Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 5th of March, and today we're killing 3 off-world security officers while avoiding alarms as much as possible. We are weak, have a supplier, tough, and X off-world. We've got a quiet, quick-fire, concussive shotgun swapper for swapping in on the first couple ships probably, and a visitor. Nothing else really great for the last ship. It's a quick getaway, assuming we prevent the alarms from going off first. Yeah, let's go. We've got heat sensors and concussive shotguns, target fleas, autopilot. Alright, so no disabling the alarm, which is a little scary. Like, we can deal with at least one other person in the room that we swap in with. And then if we get them and they have a gun, which I think they do, then we can get a second person. There's usually not going to be more than that. I could just not start with a swap in. Ah, where's the fun in that? Maybe unless the dock is right there. Nah, where's the fun in that? Target's right there. We swap in. And then we have the key, and we have to avoid getting shot by the sentry gun. That's gonna be fun. So yeah, we have a quiet gun, and no one else is in outside of this room is within range anyways, so we can start with a shot. Stealth shield, eh? Pick that up. And I'm not sure exactly how to deal with this sentry gun. We did get the stealth shield, but if it shoots and then I unpause, I think I'm done for. Looks like I think that's its charging thing. Let's try. Get. Yeah, so it's like halfway charged for now. Wait, why does it start at the top and not? And let me look at something. Huh, interesting. So it's hard to see, but this little charging indicator thing that you can see right here, it's not aligned. It's aligned with the orientation of your screen and not the ship. Interesting. It's like it goes down like this, but if we remote control and the screen rotates, it's in the same place, whereas before it would have started right here. Interesting. All right, so we're about halfway there. Can I get pod docked? Definitely pick up that. I can get the pod docked before it shoots. We're gold. No, it's all right. We can dodge this first one. It's fine. Just be prepared. Dodge the first one. Then we can go back to remote. Why is it going down that far? All right, that's probably gonna dock. Then I'll preemptively use the stealth shield. Yeah, that's about to dock. We're good. We're good. We're good. Stash that. Pick up the key. And it docks. I should have waited a second to pick up the key so I could know what... Did you? Okay. I had a fear that you like somehow flew outside the thing. Oh, a subverter! Hey! Very handy. Alright, let's get down this way so that we can get out of range of this a little earlier. There we go. Well, the shotgun waiting for us. Pick up the subverter. And then that shouldn't hit us anymore. So we can get the pod in line. Why did I stop walking? Alright, no one in range to here. It is a shame to leave 2 crates behind, but that would be a decent amount of walking. Temptation to use a visitor right now, actually. It's 2 seconds for a crate. It's tempting, but I won't. Okay, 9 seconds. That's really nice for how long we were just doing a regular walk out there. Alright, concussive gun, glitch dasher, target fleas. We'll have access to the keys when we swap in, but we also have a subverter, so we don't have to worry about locked doors at all. Target is in the middle, so we gotta dock in. You know, this could be a visitor one. That looks pretty close to dock and then visit into the ship territory. Doop, doop, early 3. Except for the fact that they're protected. Wow, even if they went to the right, they'd be protected again. So yeah. If we did go through this and take out the defender, that would remove your protection. But then I wouldn't have a way... no. The only way I have to take you out is with guns, and there's no way I'm taking you out. And you, and you, and you, before anyone sets off the alarm. Yeah, no, that's a swap in, subvert our way out. If we went out this side, we could get the defender's gun, though it's not great for us, but also an item. Although it's also difficult to take them out without them shooting in and letting them know. Well, we'll see. I do have the stealth shield. Alright, return to pod. Go. Doop, 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 doop. Swap. Then yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this was an easy winner. And then we can immediately go back here and dock. This time without the threat of being... I was gonna say without the threat of being shot by the sentry gun, which we were far enough away that it should be fine. But it is funny that I didn't notice who was there. That could have gone that would have probably gone very bad if I'd not seen that and decided to go down this way. We get another visitor. Okay, that could be useful. Yeah, we'll use this in a little bit. Actually, can I get all 3? I don't know if I can. That would be 1 subverter to get through the door. Yeah, I think I'm not getting the item. Is that gonna work? No, there's no way I get. Wait, no. I'm silly. I don't need it. They're not naturally shielded. I just need to get these two. I should use this shield first. Alright, so most important part. Oh, thanks for walking away. Is to let the door close behind me so that me and others do not open the door. You've got glitch dash. So I'm gonna walk a little bit more forward so that you don't open the door when you teleport. And then we take you out. And then we take you out. Stash. Ooh, more subverter. Is this gonna be a problem? No, it should be fine. Okay. Okay. Stash everything. Walk into here. Get the pod in place. Or almost in place. No, that was in place. Nice. Not under 10 seconds on this one, but that's fine. For 10 seconds total, I'll take it. Alright, double visit can be particularly powerful on off-world. We'll see if we get a lucky layout. I don't know if I want to take that at all. Yeah, we stashed more guns on the pod, probably. That's probably fine. Alright, well, we got subverters for the boss. And any random groups that we need to deal with on the way. Target fleas, can't make use of that. Tracker, jammer, lots of guards. Jammer and tracker could... jammer's probably the bigger concern. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we can start pretty far in, but this is a pretty long ship. Very nice 2-second dock to start it off with. Now, I was hoping the tracker or jammer would be back here, but sadly no. Alright, if we do subvert you, we can take out this group and get an item. Might be worth stepping over here a room to disable the pilot. And then if we do that, we can just kind of stealth shield past everyone without a care in the world. This is probably a good swap. Hey, you know what? Oh, we've got a swapper, right? Where's the best swapper? Let's see, so that's about 2 rooms. If it's a slightly more than 2 rooms, if we can get from here to here, then we might be able to walk up and get a swap here. That might rely on them going on patrol. And then that would allow us to visit over here and maybe get the target out. I don't think we'd have time to leave via the fuel barrel, but if we did, that would be insane. Alright, that feels pretty greedy, but maybe a valid line. Disable you first. As funny as it would be to subvert you. That is a risk. Let's see, subvert there. Probably a subvert here. Let's see. So we used 1, then subvert 2, subvert 3. And then that leaves 1 subvert for getting the target, and that feels about right. We can get other keys relatively easy, except for this key, actually. And you're making your way over here. I think I do have to use a subverter here, because I don't see myself getting past them any way quickly without doing it. We'll do that anyways. We got a quiet gun. No one else outside this room can hear. Let's not use the automatic loud gun. There we go. And we got an extreme range swapper. All right, worth. Where do we use that? Oh, that's handy. Once we get rid of this field up here. Okay. Okay, that is making me feel like take out the jammer device. We can do like a visit, a swap. Let's see. A visit, an extreme swap, a visit, a swap, take you out. And if I take you out, I've got a lethal gun that can be used to get out the wind or the fuel barrel. That requires us taking out the pilot, and taking out the pilot gets us in tracker territory. If you were going on patrol instead of them, then I could save one of the subverters. But alas. Yeah, I think it takes a little extra time, but if nothing else, just for safety, I want to take out this pilot. Or at least knock them out of the chair. Tracker. It might be fine. It might be fine to leave you be. I don't think it's gonna be fine, actually. All right, can I get this door and the tracker? That's the question. If I wait just a little bit, I think that's positive. How far can I walk into this store? All right. Let's see, I want the center of the door. If this hits the tracker and not the door, that does doom me a little bit. Let's walk into this corner in particular. That's looking solid. All right, this could be very awkward if it doesn't work. It worked. I can't actually stealth shield my way through this, can I? That's a little awkward. How do I get through this? Actually, I just disabled the alarm. It's fine. You don't have a shotgun, right? Yeah, they don't have shotguns. It's fine. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, they can start to set off the alarm if they want. I just need to not get shot by you, which is a concern to still have. We could potentially do a swap here. Oh, look at what patrols up here and stuff are looking at. Okay, so deactivate. So visitor would get us up to here, and that lets us swap. And what's the extreme range look like? We're fairly close. Why are you so low? Okay, so if I did like a swap here, I think I could do a swap here. And then that gets us into a visit, take out the fuel barrel, subvert. It's going to be a little tight, but I think it'll work. I also probably should have used a swapper at some point earlier. Probably swapping with them just to get a little bit of speed because it's going to take a while and it'll be coming back. All right. Who had the key? None of you had a key, right? So we'll swap with you. Shoot you for your gun. And then, oh, we do want your key. No, we actually don't really care about your key. But I can try to get it anyways. We'll make an attempt. That's probably fine, but not guaranteed. We got yay. Alright, walk over here, deactivate, window breaks. Wait for this to reload. And good thing we don't have to worry about the alarm. We can visit here. Yeah, let's walk a couple steps up so that we just have more time before the visitor pulls us back. Is there anything on the pod that we need? Nah, it's just a few guns. We do also need to wait for this gun to reload. So yeah, so we'll spend a little bit of time walking up. Get the pod just gently drifting over that way. And then we visit once. We send in a blast. Is that the right idea? It's probably fine. And then we visit up through here. It would be nice if I could get your item somehow, but the explosive engine is blocking you. Oh, a sidewinder, you say? This is a little awkward. Yeah, I don't really need a sidewinder. Actually, it does let me use a concussive weapon to get you down. This is the cooldown of the teleport thing is going to be one of my issues here. But for now, let's get this blown out because this is going to take the most time. Should have picked up more guns along the way. but I thought it would be fine. We'll get you a little bit closer just in case that does anything. And then we can subvert you, and we do actually have, thanks to this being quick fire, we can actually get up right next to you and take you out. And then kill. And what did you drop? An extreme range glitch trap. Not helpful at the moment. Yeah, window's all the way down there, so we're not sidewinding. Well, 1, 2, 3. Now there's a door in the... Yeah, so we're just leaving through this. And sure, let's get a gun and see what you had. You dropped... We're overtime anyways, we can take a little bit more. I can only see the gun. A key cloner, neat. And then finish getting this. Bash these just because. Alright, our target is killed, right? Yeah, and we're just waiting to get pulled out. Please? Okay, we still had a bit of time before the ghosties came over. And we leave. 18 seconds. All right, very nice. Let's turn back time. And in we go. $598. Now let's see how we did. That's a significant lead. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, curious how our runs were different. I did have like just the right amount of teleports to do things really quickly there. But I didn't go like super out of my way for any items. Suppose I did. By going right on ship 2, I did get an item. What was that? I don't recall what that was. Probably... I feel like I had a visitor on the ship one. Maybe that was a second. I can't actually remember. But I did get an item from that. And all the teleports and subverters worked out to be exactly what I needed. Really glad I went for taking out the pilot. Don't know why I even considered it not going for the pilot. Disabling the alarm allowed the rest of that to go much, much faster. Yeah. Very nice day. Very nice day. Yesterday, we had 7-2 taking the lead with 27 seconds and a 5.99. Me coming up right behind in second. Razzle Bachelor in third, Basil in fourth, and Hidamari Sketch Homura in fifth place. Oh, in tying with Basil for fourth place. A lot of tight timings right here. So yeah, nice job. Yeah, Basil and Hidamari Sketch Homura both tying for fourth place. And that's everyone for the top 5. Very nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.